Hi, I'm sitting here with City Council member Katrina Arsenault, and we are going to learn a little bit about her as part of our City Leaders interview. So thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, we moved to Van Alstyne in 1999, and Georgetown had about 4 or 5 homes at that time.
Wow.
So we've been there, still there, as one of the first people in that community.
Nice. I love that. We were just talking to Lee about that as well. That neighborhood actually is one of the reasons he's here.
Lee was actually the contract or the builder when we bought and had to fix everything that was wrong. So that's funny.
That is funny. Oh my gosh. I'm going through that build process and now you do life with them.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I was like, now I sit next to him.
That is so funny. Yeah. Not everyone wants to do that after a new build process.
No.
It happens.
It was fine. He was great.
And what brought you to City Council?
Really, the main thing was the water, which I think we're getting fixed now. The quality of the water, it's been an issue ever since we got from well water, went from well water.
Hard transition.
Yes. And so when we get the North Texas Municipal Water District water, it's highly chlorinated. And I just wanted to try to be a change on that. And there were a lot of disputes, I would say, within some on council, within people in the city. And I just kind of wanted to, I don't think that's the way it should be. You can listen to others' opinions, other viewpoints and not agree. And you don't have to fight about it or go to Facebook about it.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I just kind of wanted to be the change I wanted to see.
I love that. And how long have you been serving the City Council?
I started in May of 2019, so 5 years.
Wow, good for you. And you've seen lots of change since then.
A lot of change.
Yeah, no kidding. So what else are you doing outside of City Council?
Outside of City Council, mostly, as you well know, if you look at my Facebook, is grandkids.
Grandbabies? How many do you have?
We have 10.
So what else are you guys doing in Van Alstyne? How do you spend some of your free time here?
We have a boat. We go boating.
Oh, wow.
I'm not in Van Alstyne, obviously. Although we probably
Not
could.
one of the
We probably could at the QT, the parking lot. But we spend time mostly with family and the sports.
Yeah, you do. You have active grandkids too. They play a lot of sports.
Yes, we have one in college lacrosse, one in high school lacrosse, and then one in high school football.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
keep you busy.
random other ones.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's usually, it keeps us pretty busy.
Okay. And as far as the businesses, I know that I feel like we all kind of go through phases where we're addicts to one specific local business at a time or something. But what are the local businesses that you find yourself supporting the most right now?
I kind of randomly go to different boutiques or whatever to try to, buy something and support them all. Of course I like shopping.
Yeah.
Peak Boutique is one of my favorite. One of a kind is good. I just went there the other day.
Nice.
Get my hair done here. Pizza, Romano's or Texapolitan, whichever you're in the mood for. They're both
nice
great.
starting to get the variety of different options.
It is.
When we had several Mexican restaurants, you'd see complaints about that, but it is nice when everything has a different specialty or offering. Like Texapolitan is Neapolitan pizza, very different from Romano's pizza, and so you can support both and just like different things.
It's very different. And then Jafar's, I have to give him a shout out because it's always good.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You feel
that salad
healthier when you eat that.
Yeah, the Euro salad.
That's so good. Me too.
Yeah.
Same.
Very cool. And so you, as a City Council member, you learn a lot about what's coming to Van Alstyne before the general public. So as far as what you can share publicly, what are you most excited about coming up in Van Alstyne?
Actually, the 2 things that come to mind are the new rec center, which is public now.
Yeah.
I posted it yesterday and it's had, 16,000 people look at it. So it's very popular.
Yeah, we're all very excited about it.
Right. And then the Hines Park, first Hines Park. I'm excited for that because it's mostly just green space, fishing. I think it'll be great, something different.
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
the concrete parks or, it's sports.
Just playgrounds. It's so much more than just a playground
Right.
park. It's something that, just like the Central Social District Park, the goal is very clear that it's to bring the community out to spend time together and enjoy our community more than just being a commuter town like it was in the past.
That's
And
true.
I feel like that shows through. So I'm very excited about those 2. It's now September, I heard.
We hope.
Yeah, right, exactly. This rain has been wild, but
It has
probably
been.
in the past. If history repeats itself, we'll have a very dry summer.
At least the pond's full.
Yeah, no kidding. And I saw, did the high school put fish in it already as well?
So the high school has their own pond.
Oh, okay.
I found that out at the school board
The
meeting.
new pond,
yes.
or the new high school.
The new high school has a
Wow,
pond
okay.
that they're stocking, and someone donated money to landscape it.
Wow.
I did not know that until whatever night the school board meeting was.
Wow, very
this
cool. So
week.
that'll be for their fishing club then.
I guess so.
Gosh.
I don't know. I think it's open to the public, but might want to ask
we'll
Dr.
circle
Brown about that.
Yeah, we'll circle back about that. Don't write that down. I completely understand.
We hope it is.
Right. All right. What are some of the things that you wish more people knew about that Van Alstyne offered?
Probably related to our history. The museum, we just moved it last year to the home across from the post
Beautiful
office.
historic home.
And
Yeah.
I mean,
Perfect.
Teddy Ann and her ladies have done such a great job. It looks beautiful. I know she had some, city help with some of the staff, and it looks great. It looks like that's where it should have been all along.
Completely agree. Did you see the landscaping just got redone?
No, I did
It
not.
is
I'll have
so
to see that.
beautiful. Driving by, I saw when they laid down the pots and when they planted them, it makes the whole area pop. I mean, it really shows off the historic details of this home. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that they've continued to improve it too.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The other thing was a group that I just recently, I don't know if I can show that,
Yeah.
but it's the Van Alstyne Culture Club. And it's 30 ladies at a time that are members. You have to be invited by a member. It's been going on since 1896, and
Wow.
it still meets once a month.
Wow, how have I not heard
And
of that?
so
I
I
feel
had to-
horrible that I haven't heard about this organization.
I honestly didn't know about it either until I was asked to join, and so I'm joining this next
Secret organization.
Yes, it's a secret.
Well, very cool. So what are the things that are done in this culture club?
They have scholarships and raise money. They have speakers. I think their project last year was Meadowbrook, and they also had a scholarship for the high school.
They maintain
a
the culture of Van Alstyne in a positive way.
Yes.
Wow, that's very cool. What a
Yes.
great organization to have.
That's-
So as far as your role here in City Council and the City of Van Alstyne, is there a legacy that you're hoping to leave behind when you've done this role?
Really, when I started, I said the water, that was a big thing, but also the parks. I had taken my grandchildren to the same parks that my kids went to
Oh,
here.
Special.
We had 3 of them that graduated from high school here, and the parks were exactly the same. I think it was, at least 5 years ago.
Wow.
And so
Look
thanks
at
to, Lane and finding the funding, we added the community development fee. So now we have a budget for parks. And, I do have some before pictures. I plan on posting some before and after pictures because
Such a great idea.
it's such a difference in
Yeah.
each one of the parks. And then the 2 additional parks, I just think will be great.
Yeah, there's so many young families here. Those parks are always full. My daughter and I, we bounce around like different parks and we see different people and there's always people enjoying them. So it's such a nice offering
Yeah.
that we have that in our town.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd want to share about Van Alstyne?
I just want people to know that there are a lot of opportunities to volunteer. It takes volunteers for, the schools, for the VASA, for the city. All of our boards are volunteer boards, including council. And, just come and get involved. We like when people come to meetings. We like when they let us know what they want. That's why we vote, is because of what they want, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's just what we think is best.
And you find out after the fact, maybe not everyone did.
Maybe so. It's very nice when they do come. Not that we always can vote the way every person obviously wants us to, but we definitely do listen, and we encourage people to volunteer for all of our boards, library.
And I think even attending these meetings is such a good first step. Because to your point, anytime there are guests in attendance, every single board I've noticed, they do thank them for coming. They give them the platform and the chance to speak and share their opinions. And they do listen and they have the conversations. When people show up to these meetings, I feel like they get such incredible insight on the background and the decision making, which helps people see why we went this way. And I think infrastructure and developments are a super hot topic. People, and I was just talking to Lee about this, where it's the chicken and the egg a little bit. People want to see perfect infrastructure way before the developments come, which of course we understand, we live here too. But
Yes.
that's just not the way it works. You'll find out that a lot of these developments and developers pay for the infrastructure and bring the infrastructure with their development. So that's why it happens concurrently. And it's just that insider information of attending these boards and, like you said, volunteering, that people can get that insight. So such a good thing to share with the community. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. It was great to get to know you.
Thank you.